My dude Randy Watson, sex your chocolate. But ladies and gentlemen, we do indeed have a trailer for Coming to America, which we actually tried to do the night that it was that it premiered, but ultimately we just didn't have. I kind of screwed that up in terms of the recording of it.
Yeah, listen, we're not perfect, but we're here to give it to you today.
We were not perfect, but we do try to be perfect. But sometimes we fail, right? But in any case, we are going to watch this now and give you our thoughts on the back end. But without further ado, here we go.
You must heed my words before I'm gone, my son. Now, you will be king. But the throne must pass to a male heir. Hakim, it appears you have a son. He must be found.
Prepare the royal jet. We are going back to America. Oh, hell no, Your Majesty. Come on!
The movie looks great, man. Like, at least like the, you know, like the cast, the crew, the setting, everything looks like we haven't, it hasn't been 30 years since. Whoever did the costumes, I mean, stellar job.
That's funny as hell.
Well, say it again.
My dude Randy Watson.
It is so good to see you. Well, I be damn. Look who done come up in here. Hey, it's Kunta Kinte and Ebola. Blood diamond.
Nelson Mandela and Winnie.
Those hungry babies with the flies on the face.
Hey, oh, that's too much. Now you stepped over the line. You talking that kind of shit about the hungry babies. You're going to get out of my chair.
Politically incorrect.
So what you doing back here, Hotel Rwanda?
Dude.
Say it again.
Yeah, man, I thought that trailer was perfect. And I'm sure we'll get like another one or two or something like that before the movie releases on March 5th on Amazon Prime. But it was just long enough. It gave us all of the characters that we're familiar with from the previous movie. The costume design looked good. You know, you could tell that like the comedy is going to hit. I mean, like, you know, just because like we have all of the characters back and like you're getting those same interactions that you got in the last movie, and it seems like the comedic timing and the chemistry between Arsenio and Eddie Murphy, like it seems like it's spot on. Nothing was lost, so I'm excited for this,
dude. Just seeing these characters again is a fucking blessing, man. Like I've made it no small thing that I think this movie is probably going to be not great, right? It's probably not going to be good because how many comedy sequels, we already hashed this out before, but how many comedy sequels are actually like really good? And shout out to somebody mentioned on the YouTube page, somebody threw out Shrek 2, which I was like, okay, all right, I'll give you that one. That was a sequel that rivaled, if not was better than the original. I'll give you that much.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, just seeing these characters again was so fucking dope, dude. Fucking my dude Randy Watson, I believe his name is. Sex your chocolate. One of my favorite fucking parts from the first movie, man. And yeah, so my one thing, man, is seeing some of the newer characters and hoping that it doesn't get too like outlandish, right? Because one of the things about the first movie, and I think I mentioned this when we were taking a look at sort of like the first looks for some of the photos and shit, is that one of the things I appreciated about the movie was, even as crazy as the movie was, it always kind of centered on like just a realistic plot and theme and idea, right? And that we didn't really get too much like crazy unrealistic things. But as I kind of looked at like, you know, Tiana Taylor's character, as I looked at Wesley Snipes, I was like, oh god, don't turn this into like just like this like slapstick comedy, just like buffoonery kind of situation. Like, nah, like keep that grounded in something more realistic. And so I'm hoping they don't go too far in that direction, but we'll see nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I want to see like maybe like a second trailer to get a little bit more from Wesley Snipes, a little bit more from Tiana. But to your point, I hope like they don't. It's like when you go to like a party at one of your friends' houses and you usually know everybody who's going to be there, and then all of a sudden you walk in and there's some like new motherfuckers, in the kitchen or on the couch. You're like, man, who are these new niggas right here? But you're like, you know what? All right, not to start no beef. Let me see how this goes. Hopefully these ain't no lames.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give benefit of the doubt to Wesley and Tiana.
Yeah. As you saw it, due out March 5th, Amazon Prime. I will most def be there, ready and waiting. I'm sure my entire fucking family is. This is probably, I have my own beliefs about what my favorite movies are, favorite comedies are. But I would say as a family, for my family, I think Coming to America is probably, and honestly, it's probably the one that like rings, there's so much relatability there in terms of the idea of coming from one country to the other, as my family came from Nigeria. But as a family, I would say that Coming to America will always have a special place with us, and probably be one of our favorite comedies of all time. But we got to wait and see what March 5th brings. But with that being said, let us know what you think of the trailer. Talk to us about what you feel about some of the newer characters. Are you looking forward to seeing a lot of those older characters? Talk to us in the comment section below.